If you're like most of the United States, you do not budget. Money simply enters your bank account and leaves, and where it goes, you have no idea. Today, I want to talk about simple budgeting methods and how to go about them. But first, we should talk about why you should budget. Budgeting gives you freedom. If you know you have money allocated towards your needs beforehand, when bills come up, they suddenly seem less stressful. If you already allocated a grocery budget, then you know where your limits are in the grocery store, and you don't feel so stressed about wondering if you're staying within your limits. But first, before we get into the budgeting methods, if you like the content, please like and subscribe or share with a friend or somebody that needs to hear this. First budgeting method, this is what I use, the zero-based budget. This budgeting method basically allocated every dollar that you have coming into your account on a month-by-month basis with no dollar left behind. How this would work is like this. If you're taking home $3,000 every month net from your job, 2 distinct paychecks of $1,500, your budget would look something like this. $1,200 a month for rent, $150 for utilities, $300 for groceries, $250 for transportation, $100 for phone and internet, $100 for insurance premiums, $400 for savings, $150 for dining and social events, $50 for subscriptions like Spotify and Netflix, $100 for miscellaneous things you may need like a new jacket or shampoo or toothpaste or something, and then $200 for paying back whatever debt you have. And that is exactly $3,000 allocated for the month. And this is the budgeting method that I find to be the most simple because it's just intuitive. I do this with the Every Dollar app by Ramsey. They have this carryover system with it also, so that when you're saving up for something or building up an emergency fund or whatever, it will carry over any excess that's not spent into the next month. So method number 2, another popular budgeting method that you have probably heard of before is the 50-30-20 rule. This basically states that you should allocate 50% of your money to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment and investing. I don't like this method personally because everybody's different and has different priorities, so you can't allocate your money how you see fit as well as with a zero-based budget. But I think that this is a good guideline. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be spending more than half your money per month on needs, but they're needs. And if you're not making a lot of money, then they kind of can't help it, you know? Nobody wants to be spending 80% of their money on needs, but some people do because they were being silly with car payments, car loans, or are house poor, or what have you. Moving on to method number 3, the pay yourself first method, or reverse budgeting as some people call it. This is a great method if you don't want to be in the weeds and you already tend to spend less than what you make anyway. This works by deciding on a savings goal, and as soon as your paycheck hits, you move that pre-allocated goal amount into a high yield savings account, like the one from SoFi or Schwab or what have you. This is a very low maintenance budget. I do not recommend this to people who tend to spend more than they make or have a lot of debt, because if you're spending a lot, you'll spend through whatever is allocated to spending extremely fast. Then you'll need to transfer the money that was allocated to savings beforehand to keep up with your spending, and that's not helping anything. Anyway, that's it for me. I just wanted to give you some insight on an important topic when it comes to personal finance. I'll see you guys next time.